Hello and welcome. Well, this is a Christmassy video which makes a bit of a change from some of our recent videos. It's entitled Santa Paws, a lesson in lifetime love, think before you gift. I'd like to give credit to Maureen for the post. It comes from an author unknown. It's one of those Facebook posts that people copy and reuse, and of course what I've done here is I've added to it and I've made some images with Grok, and Grok has also helped with the enhancing of the story. Plus at the end there's also a section about general adoption statistics which are rather interesting. So let us begin. In about 4 to 12 weeks we are going to be seeing the "we need to rehome our pet" posts. These are the folks who purchased puppies and kittens as Christmas gifts who are suddenly allergic, moving, having a baby, don't have time, the kids won't take care of it, didn't think they'd get so big, etc. To those people I say, allergies? You didn't know you had an allergy? Oops, don't let the pet suffer. Get allergy medicine. Consider hypoallergenic breeds or breeds less likely to trigger allergies if this is a concern. Moving? What city are you moving to that doesn't allow dogs or cats? Bullcrapville? Find a house, apartment, unit that will allow your family member. If moving is truly unavoidable, give your pet the time it needs to adjust, or find them a loving home yourself rather than abandoning them. Having a baby? Oh, you had no idea you were due to have a baby in 2 months? Interesting. Get a dog trainer. Pets can be wonderful companions for children, teaching them about care and empathy. Time constraints? Don't have time for one 15-minute walk or to have a dog just sit next to you while you're home? Really? So they're better off in a shelter than waiting in your house for you to get home? Pets can often adapt to your schedule, and many can even provide emotional support or companionship while you're working from home. Child responsibility issues? Oh, you mean your 5-year-old didn't step up to the plate to feed, walk and scoop poop, and this surprised you? I guess it's time for you to step up and model responsibility for your child. Use this as an opportunity to teach your children about responsibility and empathy. Size, looks or personality mismatch? Wrong size? Not cute as an adult? Not quite the personality you expected? Look in a mirror. How did you turn out? Should we send you back? Adopting a pet often means embracing the unexpected. Many shelter pets come with known personalities and sizes. Sigh. Sorry. Not sorry. But these are the excuses, among others, that rescuers hear after the new puppy or kitten excitement wears off and they need the pet out ASAP. Well, guess who suffers? Shelters are full. Rescues are full. If you take responsibility for an animal, that is a lifetime commitment. The benefits of adoption. Saving lives. By adopting, you're giving a second chance to an animal in need, potentially saving it from euthanasia. Health benefits. Adopted pets often come spayed, neutered, vaccinated and microchipped, saving you initial vet costs. Predictability. Shelters and rescues often provide details about the pet's temperament, health and behaviour, helping you choose a pet that fits your lifestyle. Supporting shelters. Your adoption fee helps support the shelter or rescue organisation in their mission to care for other animals. Foster care programs for pets. Temporary homes. Fostering provides a temporary home where pets can receive individual attention, helping them adjust or recover in a home environment rather than a shelter. Behavioural insights. Living in a foster home allows rescue groups to learn about the pet's behaviour, making it easier to find a permanent match that fits their personality and needs. Health monitoring. Foster families can monitor a pet's health, administer medication, or help with rehabilitation, which shelters might struggle to do due to space and resource limitations. Education and socialisation. Pets in foster care often receive better socialisation and training, increasing their chances of successful adoption. Freedom for shelters. By taking in animals on a temporary basis, foster programs free up space in shelters for other animals needing urgent care. Community engagement. Fostering programs engage the community, offering an opportunity for those who can't commit to a lifetime but want to contribute to animal welfare. If you are the 1% who actually has a good reason for not being able to keep this commitment and you must rehome the animal, life-threatening allergy, etc., then please keep it and care for it until a no-kill rescue has room or until you research or find a better home than you were. Alternatively, consider fostering through local shelters or rescue organisations. It's a way to help without the full-time commitment of adoption. Thank you. And that's credit to the anonymous author. So let's start a conversation. Share your thoughts and experiences on pet adoption or fostering below. I think it's really important to note that, like many things in this upside-down, topsy-turvy clown world that we're living in, many organisations that present as being good organisations actually are only a thin veneer of goodness which is hiding some pretty terrible things. I spoke to someone who worked at a shelter. I won't say which one it was, but often people would take their pets there and they would just get put down. There's lots of bad stories about harm to animals, and so you should research the organisation before you donate your animal to them. Some of them are money-making organisations, and there's some pretty dark-hearted people working for these kinds of organisations. And it's like the Save the Children industry, where there are vulnerable people or animals, there are predators who are hiding, trying to get close for profit or other kinds of predation. So be careful about the organisations that you support. So now here's a concise summary of pet adoption statistics based on the latest available data. So general adoption statistics. Annual adoptions. Approximately 4.1 million shelter animals are adopted each year in the US, with 2 million being dogs and 2.1 million being cats. The most popular shelters and rescues and humane societies are among the most common sources for adopting pets, especially dogs, with a significant number of cats being adopted as strays. Shelter and euthanasia statistics. Shelter intake. Around 6.3 million cats and dogs enter US animal shelters annually. Euthanasia rates. Each year, approximately 920,000 shelter animals are euthanized, with about 390,000 dogs and 530,000 cats. No-kill shelters. The concept of no-kill shelters aims to save 9 out of 10 animals, but even these can face challenges with space and resources. And many shelters claim to be no-kill, but what they do on the side, no one knows. Adoption trends. Increase in adoption. There has been a rise in pet adoptions, particularly noted during and post the COVID-19 pandemic, with a focus on cats in some years. Decrease in returns. Shelters have seen a decrease in pet returns after adoption, which might indicate better matching and preparation by both adopters and shelters. Fostering. Fostering has become more popular, with significant numbers of pets being fostered, which aids in their eventual adoption by providing insight into their behaviours in a home environment. Pet ownership and demographic insights. Pet ownership. Approximately 70% of US households have pets, with dogs being the most common, followed by cats. Purebred adoption. An interesting fact is that about 25% of dogs in shelters are purebred, challenging the notion that only mixed breeds are found in shelters. Adoption by age. Younger generations like millennials and Gen Z are increasingly choosing to adopt pets, with many opting for multi-pet households. Economic impact. Costs. The cost of adopting a pet can range from minimal fees for small animals to several $100s for dogs and cats, but this is significantly less than purchasing from a breeder or pet store. Lifetime costs. Owning a pet, especially a dog, can accumulate costs ranging from $1,500 to $9,000 annually, covering food, healthcare and other expenses. Social and emotional impact. Responsibility. Adopting a pet is often viewed as a significant responsibility, with many pet owners considering their pets as part of the family. Community cats. There is a growing recognition of community cats, with efforts like trap, neuter, return programs to manage their populations humanely. These statistics highlight the ongoing effort to manage pet overpopulation, the importance of adoption in saving animal lives, and the trends in how people are choosing to bring pets into their homes. Keep in mind, these numbers can fluctuate based on various factors like economic conditions, public awareness campaigns, and changes in animal welfare policies. As I have suggested, there is a pet industry and there's a lot of money to be made out of pets and exploiting the emotional connection between the pet and its owners. So be careful. Don't just go to any old vet and don't just go to any old shelter. What we saw with Black Caviar, and for our American viewers, Black Caviar was a champion horse who won in Australia and overseas on the racetrack. Black Caviar was beloved by Australians because she was a real champion. Her owners promised that she would retire and be treated like a queen, but instead they bred her to death, allegedly, and she died with laminitis, and allegedly they used her like a breeding mill. This has highlighted the harm that is done to racehorses. So adopting a racehorse is also something very good that you can do to keep them out of the slaughter pipeline. Not supporting breeding mills is also a very good option, because if puppy mills and cat mills don't have customers, then they won't be able to maintain their vile industry. But owning a pet is one of the good things about living, and the relationship with your pet can be very meaningful, especially if you're one of the people who treats their pet like they are part of the family and like they are people rather than objects. Well, that's a bit of a change from our recent videos. We appreciate everyone who watches our videos. Please like, share, subscribe and comment. Please follow at JamesRendell17 on x.com. We're on Facebook, BitChute, YouTube, Odyssey.com and Rumble. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Merry Christmas. Bye bye.